Cavity.
Caleb. Okay, I get it. You're right.
So
Brown is not a racist last name. Can you please stop calling all the Browns and asking if they're N-words? It's not okay. Always have to have a moment of pause. Resident Evil. I wonder how many gameplays of Resident Evil has been done without somebody copying the Resident Evil.
Okay, I'm not playing professional when I first play. Oh.
1998. I'll never forget it. It was the year when the grisly murders occurred in Hartfield Mountain. Soon after the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international cinematic enterprise Umbrella. The virus broke out in a mere mountain of community buses and hit the fearful town of Little Boy.
Are we reading the same text?
Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a constitution to serialize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspicion of the degree of Umbrella. Soon it attacked prices, changed to 4 to 7.
If you need glasses.
I always find it weird watching something and there's a black man whose last name is like Brown. And it always makes me wonder, it's like...
There's a black doctor on the news, his name was actually Dr. Black, and I'm like, yes. So happy right now.
I wonder what the reaction to him coming in his bed. Dr. Black.
Good singing. By the way, you're playing.
Oh.
I was going to play.
I'd rather watch.
Because I thought we were going to play professional, but apparently it won't let us.
It's Leon Kennedy.
Kennedy, I like that. What are you doing? You're ruining it.
I just pushed the joystick a little. I didn't know it skipped. Look at that man sitting there, hand on his knee like a gay boy. I wish Leon would pull his ears. Or Waka Waka.
Pull his ears?
Yeah.
Is to search for the president's missing dog.
What? All by yourself?
All by
First, he
yourself?
just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then
Don't slow
again,
Boy Scouts, they're hardcore.
Oh, you're crazy. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you,
One thing that drives me crazy is like on cartoons, they're like, I'm in Boy Scouts, I just got tying my shoe badge. It's like, that's not a badge! They don't have a badge for everything!
Fun fact, Isaac's an Eagle Scout.
Yep. I've been going to Boy Scout meetings since before I joined Cub Scouts, because my brother was in it, in Eagle Scout too.
That's the ultimate reason.
You can probably skip this, because it's skipping and that bothers me.
According to our
I just pulled this out of my crotch. You want my crotch cigarette? No thanks. Let's give you cancer and AIDS.
Cancer and AIDS at the same time.
Cades.
Kids.
Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
You see like Michael Jackson over there? I need to practice my moves, my crotch grab. It's supposed to be one hand, you idiot. Why are you using both? Wait. It does seem like I've seen quite a few things where people use both hands to pee.
must be my imagination.
Yeah. Sometimes I
Are
do
just
that.
packing so much power they have to like hold it?
Sometimes.
That's just weird.
I've seen something weirder. I've seen somebody...
I use my hand to block my crotch.
I've seen somebody texting while they were peeing. And it's like, really? You can't wait?
I watched a
Like
video.
half a second?
I watched a video of that's disgusting. Of it's called Old Men in Public Restrooms,
Mm-hmm.
and this guy like comes in, he's like, okay, let's do it. And he like goes in and he slaps his hand on the wall, and he's oh, and it's true. Well, I've seen a person I worked with when he used to urinal, he always put a hand against the wall, and he's like, ugh.
It's called a urinary tract infection.
I heard that was like prostate problems.
Want to get
But I'm like, why is he holding the wall?
Well, sometimes I do that.
He's really fat too, so it's like you see like balancing himself.
Let me explain something to you. When you get so fat, you get fatigued just from walking, okay? That's what Tyler told me.
Oh yeah. I ran out of breath going up the stairs yesterday.
Leon, I hope you can hear me.
Unfortunately, I can't.
I'll be your support on this.
I can see you too. I don't like what I see.
Black
I
voice.
thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name.
They'd be a little older.
That's right.
That's fine.
She's the daughter
You're
of
more
the
in my range
president.
now.
So try to behave yourself, okay?
You're my type.
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to
That's
find
my
some more information
kinda
on
thing.
my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
Yo, Leon King out.
King.
King. He just refers to himself very. Talk. Where's the talk button? That's not
That's
talk.
not the talk button.
Ah, what am I doing?
You're ending it all.
I can't push something first.
Forget your makeup or something?
Dude!
Shoot him. Hang on, I want to see if you can shoot him. Let me see. Hang on. Aim at his head. Push A. No, A. The green one.
I pushed that first.
No estés odiando. Get this over with, will you?
Maybe you can't then.
Oops.
No, I don't think you can, unfortunately.
I hate this man.
That makes me sad. Well, they die anyways, so fear not. They like reverse off the cliff. I'm not kidding.
Okay, now I
Something.
want you to tire out.
Something along those lines happens.
Camera. Bird! Bird! Oh no, birds! What's that? Okay, thank you. It's a flag. Oh, did you get my one text?
No, what one text?
With the picture of the leaf?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. Forgot to respond to that. I saw that and I laughed and I meant to say something, but then I got caught up doing something
I
else.
thought it was very unfortunate. Should I use my knife?
You should. You should go in stealth like.
Gosh. Sorry.
I don't accept your apology.
It looks like you can't walk with your knife.
You can't walk with your knife. I thought you knew this.
I didn't.
Have you never played a Resident Evil game before?
I played once for like 5 minutes and then the demo ran out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I played Biohazard.
Excuse me. Sir?
I'm a zombie tending my zombie fire.
Imagine if he just turned around and whipped out his big dick. And it just like hit the ground.
Scream and throw the controller. Oh! When did you get in
I
here?
was wondering if you might recognize the girl in this photograph.
Do you have a naked one?
Sorry to apologize.
Can you say words? An educated oath. Oh, this in this game they just have like an aggressive virus, right?
Kind of. Get him.
Yeah! Oh! Knife beats axe every time! Ah! Gah! Let me get close enough! I need to turn around, you're in me! Ah! No more zombie children for you! Yeah.
Zombie children for you.
Oh no! Oh! Oh, that was them backing off the cliff. I just love if it just only showed his eyes looking out, and it had all the noises. So I was like, alright.
Is everything okay?
No, I almost died.
Local.
There was a honey in there.
There's still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save
I have really good cover up, but
Understood.
I had giant gouges from an axe. Got hit twice. Ooh. I can check him again. He's not a zombie.
Oh.
So what do I do? Rotten is caked on the table. You scrape it off and lick it. Should I have
You have to go upstairs. Or I would go upstairs if I were you.
Can you run?
You have to press and hold some button. I don't remember which one though. This might be L1.
Ooh, a map.
And you're gonna have to jump out the window.
Oh, take this.
And be warned, there's gonna be 3 enemies outside.
Yeah! Take that!
Shoot him!
I keep on pushing the... I keep on pushing the top... The R1.
No, that is not the right button.
But it feels like it should be.
Well, you feel wrong.
Is that true, Keelan?
Yes.
Oh. I got scared. I thought there was going to be a countdown. I had to put a coin in. It's like, where do you put the coin in your computer? In your TV. I want a whole bunch of like unnecessary coin holes in my... Ugh. Did you know, fun fact, if you shoot these birds before, like right now, it prevents all the stuff in the game because they carry the disease?
No, it doesn't.
Is there secret stuff out here? Yes, it does.
No.
Fun fact. People
Okay.
at home play that.
Okay.
Maybe I should just die again to show you.
Okay, go for it. I'm sure you'll die again anyways.
No, I won't.
Okay. Go past the house. Like, don't go in it. See what happens. I've never done that, actually.
You go back here and you find a cowgirl. Not like a yeehaw cowgirl, but one like with udders and stuff. And she's like, oh!
Is it bad that that's what my mind went to before actual cowgirl? Is a girl cow?
Well, I think you just knew where I'd go with it. So, I was in the shower the other day, and I got clean.
You got clean?
Yeah, wasn't that messed up?
I mean, kind of.
I'll snipe him from out here.
You can't. He's on the other side. See?
Yeah, on the other side of the window. Whatever, I can get him.
Okay. Be that way. You do get a sniper later on. It's really good.
Sniper, no sniping.
Dude, I'm so bummed I can't play on Pro right now. Like, oh, there's a truck in the way. I need to handicap myself in some way. But I don't know how.
I can kick you a few times. Villagers.
Maybe I don't upgrade my guns.
How racist.
Or, no, not. Maybe I don't get better guns. Maybe I just use the basic ones you're given.
But, so, do you know about the cartoon Code Lyoko?
Sounds familiar.
It was on when we were in elementary school.
What's it about?
So there's these, like, I think they're preteens. Like, 3 guys and this 1 girl, and they go into this computer program
Excuse me.
to fight
Sir?
Xana.
You can skip this.
Excuse me, sir?
Push the start button.
Have you heard the good news? Ah! My dodge button didn't work.
You don't have a dodge button?
Yeah! Ah! No! You got through my defenses! How? Okay. Peekaboo! Haha, you're dead. Hey, you're a Jew. Let me check him.
Push start.
Ugh.
Push start.
I did it. I pushed start, now I fart. So what happens if I go over here?
You go out the front door like a normal person.
It's Resident Evil! I want that book! About King Arthur. I haven't read those books. Seriously, I need to learn how to run. I have stopped with my knife.
Let me see it real quick.
Caleb knows how to push buttons better than I do.
Push the B button to run.
Oh, okay.
It won't budge. Your asshole won't budge.
That's disgusting. There was bolts upstairs. Oh, I guess you're crippling yourself through depression. This is better.
Whoops.
Whoa, dude! You like Power Ranger to him!
Sorry, gotta get used to the controls. There we go.
You shot him in his little angry nuts.
Oh no!
Dude, he almost forgave you.
He almost forgave me.
He forgave you.
How do I reload? There we go. B. These controls are wonky.
Yeah.
Oh! Wonky.
Wonky like Squonky.
Oh.
He's my favorite Pocahontas character.
Oh wait, that's right. I was waiting for the cutscene and I remembered it already happened.
Whoa, dude. Look down.
Brutus! No! What a waste of a perfectly good truck.
No.
I know.
I wanted to kill him.
I like Leon's jacket. Unfortunately, you lose it.
What?
It's very Bane-esque, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish Bane would pick me up and break my back. Wouldn't that be a cool story?
Oh! That's what I needed to tell you. So we have a new guy at work, right? And he's black. Okay? Right? And I'm like, oh, okay. Okay? So I go to this meeting about vacations, right? And so we're talking about the new guy. And our lead, Nick, he's like, yeah, I worked with him. He's like, he makes me look like a little man. And Nick's a big dude. Nick plays football and shit, right? He's short, but he's buff. Okay? Nick's all, he makes me look like a little man. And I'm like, oh.
You're a little man, just my size. Fit in my pocket.
And then, so he's like, dude, that guy's 6'3". He weighs 309 pounds. He's got arms like my thighs. I'm like, oh. I'm like, I need to watch language around this guy.
My assistant manager told me that when I was in the deli,
it took us 20 minutes to kill 4 enemies. That's not good.
that I was going to get beat up one day.
By a black person?
Yeah, just because I'm like, I'm Tyrone. Tyrone Bixby. That's not how I do my black voice. There you go. It's like I don't do it around
Look,
black
it's a dog. Should I shoot it?
Oh, no.
It's stuck in a bear trap. Always help this dog.
Turns around, bites your earlobe. My neighbor, his ear was bitten off.
By a dog?
Yeah.
That's brutal.
It wasn't his dog. It was like a dog that was left out behind by the other people. So he had like a fake ear.
Hang on, I gotta fix this. It is improved upon slightly. See these wires? F those wires.
Did he spring and shoot you?
Oh.
Oh! God!
Dude, Leon doesn't yell like that. He is a man. He's a man's man.
So, I heard a scream of a girl. Yesterday I was doing wood, and I grabbed this piece and I made the pieces above it fall.
Mm-hmm.
So, fun fact, maybe you shouldn't grab the bottom parts.
Pull from the top.
So they fell, and I was just like, ah! Like, just fake screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Just playing it up and doing kind of like a high-pitched kind of girly one.
Mm-hmm.
But then this giant log that's on top started rolling down towards me,
mm-hmm.
and so I was already like, ah! Ah! And it was real. Have you ever been like in character and something happens and you react genuinely, but in that character?
Let me go check this. There's no sex discrimination here. Better find her. Only gender discrimination. Not really.
Like, now I've been taught in a voice, and then I laugh in that voice. So it's like, I've never done that one, but.
You see those ass faces up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Oh wait, they don't throw the boulder at me. Whoa!
I saw him.
Whoa!
It's the same dude.
Not anymore.
Do you not throw the boulder at him?
No, he's deceased. Reload.
So, oh yeah, Kobayoko. So, they're finding this computer program called Xana.
Uh-huh.
And Xana does something in real life every episode.
Mm-hmm.
So they're put in danger, and then they have to, like, find this tower and go in. And there's one girl that's stuck in the computer.
Mm-hmm.
That they're trying to figure out a way to get her out. Because Jeremy has a thing for her.
Mm-hmm.
And, also it just seems right. But, she has to go in these towers inside the game thing. And deactivate the towers, and then
Should I look?
push the button.
Look.
No.
Look. I can't skip. Look. Zoom. So, see this tower? Don't go up there. They'll throw Molotovs at you. I discovered that in my first playthrough. First thing you do is take an axe.
And go, Scooby-Doo!
Yes.
And they're like, I love Scooby-Doo! You get her attention, chew her kneecap out, chew her shoulder.
Well, technically you don't have to kill this lady, but I figured why not.
That's what I think.
Want to hear a scary and stupid story about the deep web?
Sure. Can I finish my Kaluuya thing?
No! Yeah.
So, they deactivate the tower usually right before, like, the real world damage is done, because if somebody actually dies, they can't undo it.
Mm-hmm.
But, so the tower's deactivated, and they push a button on the computer, and they go back in the past before, like, to the beginning of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
And only they remember.
Okay.
But anyways, so the first episode starts with, these two girls. They're like the news. So they're like at a boarding school, most of them.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's these two girls. They have like the news, the school news they do. And there's this one like bratty girl named Sissy. You can already tell how she is by that name.
Sissy?
Yeah.
That's a winner's name, dude.
And she's obnoxious. And she's like getting after one of the news girls. Like, shouldn't you be worried about getting a date for the dance? And it's like, no one would go out with you. You're too little. And it's like, and so she like asks one of the main characters, like, will you go with me? And he's like, sorry, but you're just kind of, I don't think that'd be a good idea because you're a little young for me.
Mm-hmm.
And also I said I'd take her to the dance. And so like the girl main character.
Mm-hmm.
And later the girl's like, you didn't have to be like that. You should have taken her. You know how I feel about dances. I don't really care. And but anyways, so when they redo the thing, they go back to the beginning of the episode. He's like, sure, I'd go with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's really? And so he's being nice. So that's cool and stuff. And then he insults the girl that was picking on her. It's like, maybe you grew like an extra neuron or two. I'd go out with you. It's
ouch.
Like, yeah, it's like, yeah. I always remember being like Sissy when I was little, but now I actually feel bad for her because she actually wants to be like part of the group, but she's just stupid and bullies people. But anyways, the reason I started talking about this is I was in the shower thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
So Sissy's this girl that has like, all their heads are big,
Mm-hmm.
but her hair like starts so far back.
Mm-hmm.
She has the biggest forehead ever. And the other girl, which I mean, with it being animated, you can't really tell age difference. They look the same age.
Mm-hmm.
Just the other one.
Can you please break down the door already? Do I need to get closer? There we go. Jeez. Oh! Ass faces. Faces of ass. That's right. Bitches.
But like the other girl looks cute.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was in the shower and I actually thought in my head, you know, if I was a guy, I was gonna say, oh, if I was a guy, I'd pick her. And it's like, I actually just said if I was a guy in my head.
Whoa, that was close. There's a chainsaw behind me. Let's fix this.
Woo! Just like games at home.
Ah! There's too many! Oh!
Bring her.
No! God! I look like such a noob.
You are a noob.
God!
Do this.
I'm so embarrassed.
Alright, so funny deep web, dark web, me web.
It's not so much funny, it's more gross. I just thought about the whole, when I killed that lady thing, And it's just like, yeah, that's what serial killers do. They go over there and they knock her down and they slice her with a knife. There's some guy who made an ad on the deep web for another man to come have his penis cut off or do sexual things to them, and some other man actually responded to that and went and did it. It was on like the top 10 scariest deep web stories or something like that I watched, and I was like, what? Who says yes to that?
Have you heard about the BMX Penis Olympics?
No.
So apparently I don't know, but yeah, there's these people putting themselves in pain for reasons.
For reasons?
Like somebody put a glass bottle up their butt and broke it.
Ooh.
And yeah, just gross things like that.
Ooh.
It's like, ew.
Sounds brutal.
What the heck? Like, I wish, I think it was Adam and Joe and stuff told me about it. It's like, that's disgusting. That's not real. Which I have not verified. Also, I feel like Adam said something about, like, insulting Joe and Jacob. It's like, at least I don't sit around rubbing each other while watching the BMX Pain Olympics. Oh no! It's a pedophile!
Yeah, you can push that down, by the way.
Oh! I have an itch on my back. Let me get...
Oh!
Okay, so he had a flash grenade, but didn't use it. See, that's why you always slash women in the face!
You have to kill a certain amount of them to progress in the level.
Oh, the Jaguar lady?
And the easiest way to do that is just come in here and barricade it up. Like I did before.
Just don't get hit by the chainsaw man.
Yeah.
Because aren't the chainsaws like one hit kills?
Yeah. Did they already take it down? Well, that was certainly fast.
Oh, I thought you had a game over for some reason.
Why did it take 5 years last time, but instantly this time?
Stop pausing, you goof. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get after you like that. Blast his brains out of his earlobe.
Trying.
Earlobe. There was a girl in 7th grade, Ashley. That doesn't really narrow it down. She was only at our school for 7th grade, I think. She would talk about my ears a lot. Like, she's like, I just want to, like, pick them up and keep them or something like that.
What?
Yeah! It was weird. And she also liked my hair. It's like, it's soft. Like, are you gonna wear my skin? Please do.
I'd be a little worried if I were you.
Well, I haven't seen her in 11 years or whatever.
She's gonna hunt you down.
Oh, that'd be fine.
Kick you home. Put you in her pocket. Get off! Put you in my pocket.
Will you call me Polly? Betty Spaghetti. Do you remember Betty Spaghetti?
The hell's Betty Spaghetti?
It was a toy from like the 90s and 2000s. It was like some bendable girl. Like she had doodly arms and stuff. It's Betty Spaghetti! Betty Spaghetti, she's the bestie, yeah!
Out of ammo already.
Betty Spaghetti, Betty Spaghetti.
Okay, how many of these do I have to kill? Like, this is getting a little ridiculous, I think.
There's something on that roof. You see
There's
it?
something on your roof.
There is?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a man.
Oh, there's a man on the roof?
He's naked.
Oh, God, no!
Yay!
The church bells are ringing. Oh no, it's the sound of God. We forgot it someday.
Fuck.
No work today.
We forgot it's Sunday.
Catholics. Resident Evil. I want a farming spin-off that's Resident Soil. I don't know why I thought that'd be funny. You just grow. Oh! Ah!
many times are you gonna do that? You just blind himself with the lightsaber again.
At least this time it was on my shoulder, so it was only the corner of my right eye. I just accidentally barely pushed it. I wish I could just slice a metal block like that and knock it off.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day when I'm not a weenie badini. Do you know that Harry Houdini died because he was punched in the stomach?
I heard that. I thought that was a rumor. I thought he got eaten by a tiger. Who got eaten by a tiger?
Like Sigmund and... What is it, Sigmund? I was gonna say Sigmund and Freud.
I don't know who they are, Sigmund.
But there's a psychiatrist, Sigmund Freud.
Oh.
But yeah, like the team that had like... It was the duo that had white tigers, one of them got mauled. But
Yeah.
he's still alive.
Oh, he is? Oh.
I'm pretty sure. The tiger said, "I want a pay raise," and slashed his face. And then he said, "That's only a taste for what I can do. Next will be your tires." And it's like, that should have been first. What do you expect? I'm a tiger. I mean, I could talk. You can't expect me to be that smart already.
Well, by the way, this is another extremely long game, Isaac.
Nothing out of the ordinary here.
It shouldn't be too long because I'm really good at it. But,
Better not say that.
yeah.
You're gonna be crucified.
I'm handicapping myself. See my nuts? They're in a vice right now.
Oh! A seat clamp.
Look.
Ah, the atheist.
Yeah, if you shoot it.
Oh,
Shoot it.
I thought that was a person bending over or something. If you what?
If you kill the turkey, you get an egg. I don't know what happens if you kill the cow.
You get bloody milk. You get strawberry milk.
Nothing happens if you kill the cow.
Except for you just kill the cow, so you should feel bad.
I don't feel bad.
Kill the people, whatever, but kill a cow. It's bad.
I would feel worse about killing a cow than killing the people.
Well, the people are like aggressive and stuff.
Yeah.
The cow's just like, oh, it doesn't even fight back when you're slashing its face.
I know, I thought it was going to charge me at least or something.
So I was like, dang. It's so nice. It's just like, well, I guess I'm gonna die.
We're so used to the abuse.
Wow, that's sad. I want a game where like... Ah!
Oh, by the way, I found Rapely.
What?
Remember that game I was telling you about where the main character's goal is to rape a mom and her 2 daughters?
Yeah.
Yeah, I found that game. Unintentionally, believe it or not.
Oh.
I was just on a site for
What was it called?
it's called
Wait,
Rape.
right.
It's called Rapely. It's from Japan. I don't know if that's actually what it's called, but that's what it's known by.
There's an anime called Rape Man.
There is.
Yeah, or maybe it's a band.
Anyways, yeah, I was on my site looking for a certain game, and it was like Rapely, and I'm like, what is that? And then I clicked on it, and I was like, oh, it's this game. This game was banned in several countries for obvious reasons.
I wonder how many people get that game, like, yeah, I want to see sex, but then they just, like, cry because it's terrible to rape. And they just don't think about how terrible it is, but then they're committing the act in the game, and then they feel all filthy and disgusting like they should.
I'd suggest let's play it, but I don't think YouTube would allow us to post that.
Yeah, I think you're right. Also, I don't want to play that.
I mean, they might. I have a lot of questions I need to ask YouTube. We also need to post that nude game.
No.
It's still downloaded on my computer waiting for us to play it.
Caleb, no. I'll blind myself with the lightsaber permanently.
Alert order.
I told my mom about that. My mom and my sister about if I was a guy.
Uh-huh.
My mom's like, you're in the shower of all places, that's when you should know that you're a guy. And I said, well, I don't know, Mom. I don't know what the other one looks like, so for all I know. But
if you shoot
it
all
was
the
like,
blue
well-
medallions, you get a new gun.
well, I can tell that
You can tell that?
with what's the blue thing on the tree?
That's telling me if I shoot all the medallions, I get a new gun.
Oh.
Watch this accuracy, everybody. Are you ready? I only have to scroll past it 48 times. Oh, my dick's big right now.
Oh, good. I'm happy for you.
I'm happy for me, too. I'm still bummed I can't play on Pro. Like, I can't begin to describe how bummed I am. I really wanted to go through this on Pro. Because
Bro.
it's
I want a game where the hard mode is called Bro.
It's extremely difficult on professional. Shut up!
Well, my well! You covered it! You have to lift that thing up to get my water! They're just like asking you to be quiet. Stop it! It's loud! Startled me. I woke up from my nap.
Chickens.
You accidentally think that they're aggressive.
No. No!
So
You're supposed to be knocked back.
Are they like xenophobes? Like, foreign people.
Sure.
They're gonna crash into our towers.
I don't know what a xenophobe is. Makes me think of a xenomorph.
Well,
From the Alien series.
Xeno means like alien or something.
Oh.
So it's people afraid of aliens, as in foreigners. Or in fiction, actual aliens. But what I was saying I could tell is, like, I can tell that girls have different stuff than us. Just based off of some of the things they wear. Because obviously they don't have bulge.
They don't have bulge?
Yeah. I don't want to get off this. That guy's intimidating how he put his axe back on the back of his pants. Wait, he has multiple?
Yeah. That's how video games work.
Okay. I got Goat Simulator.
You did?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it looked like fun. But I kind of regret it because it was fun playing a little bit, but I don't think there's enough fun to have in it to justify like $12 or whatever.
Yeah, you could request your money back, you know?
I got it on the Switch. So,
Oh. Watch this accuracy, everybody.
I should ask,
Bitch!
should ask for my money back on some other games. It's on Steam.
Okay. Okay. Like, I know I'm over it. There we go. Oh!
A small child.
Spindle.
Or Spindle.
If you get a gold chicken egg, it heals you fully.
Ooh.
Pro tip from Pro. I'm gonna stealth assassinate this. No, I'm not. He's like, no, you're
You
not.
like ran up full speed. You're like, I'm gonna stealth assassinate this guy. What the heck?
That's how it's done, dude.
It'd be funny if that did happen because he's like, well, no way can you be talking about me because I hear him. Oh.
Shut up, dog. I will shoot you. Oh, hey, dog. You're trapped in here. It's okay. Shut up, dog. Don't make me shoot you.
Ooh.
I'm very abusive to animals on Resident Evil. So you don't know what you can touch. Or touch. You don't know what you can trust.
Yeah, I have the same thing. You know?
Ammo conservation. Pro tip.
That's one of the most important things to me is ammo conservation.
I want to buy a new handgun. Oh, I got another credit card on the way. I'm pretty excited about it.
I don't have any credit cards.
Well, that's because you're white.
That is, you know, white people notoriously have had a bad time getting credit cards.
That's right.
You know, black people can be like, oh, our ancestors were enslaved, but you know what? I don't have a credit card, so you don't hear me crying.
Ancestors were enslaved, so we need a credit card.
It reminds me of something that Tyler said on the bus. I was saying something, he's like, well, I didn't have milk for my cereal this morning, don't hear me crying. No, he's like that. It's like, my arm's broken, I can scratch my back without bending it. No.
I'm gonna go get the beer stein.
Bear Stein Bears.
Yeah, the beer stein bears. First thing you gotta do, destroy that and get the beer stein. That I remember it being harder than that.
Oops.
Then if you push that, you unlock nothing.
It's
I don't remember how many
like-
medallions are out here. I think I got them all.
What do you think about Nihilist?
Nihilus, the
people are like,
character
"There's-"
from Mass Effect 1.
No.
Oh.
People who are like, there's nothing. Everything is nothing.
Sometimes I feel that way. Usually it's when I have to wake up and go to work at 3 in the morning when I feel that way.
Okay, so this looks real.
God.
I'm laughing weird today.
That is really, really hard to do on professional difficulty. That's like the hardest thing on pro.
Yeah, liquid squid.
We're almost done with the first chapter, Isaac.
Oh.
Yeah, just a lot more to go. Oh, you gotta watch out for the mines at this part. And you gotta try and hit the enemy too. Yeah, they throw dynamite there. Oh,
Going back to the Lord of the Rings, what do you do if you went into the TV and you actually ended up in New Zealand?
that'd be scary.
Lord. Me too. Would you want to touch Gimli's beard?
No.
I would.
Okay, well. More power to you.
Would you try not to be attracted to Aragon?
Oh, mines. Watch out. Shoot them. Spider. Watch out. Knife it. You don't get anything for knifing the spider. That's just
There's
something
bear
I
trap
like.
returning.
That's something I can do.
Freebird!
No! No! Black people.
No black people. It sounds like a motto to live by. Did I tell you about what my cousin said about the Jetsons?
No. Oh yeah, about the future?
Yeah.
Oh, there's no blacks.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Oh, the future's looking bright. No, not the tree!
So if you go into that house, you can kill him. See this bitch ass. Maybe I should try to do the whole game with the handgun. Boom. Easy. Oh no. This is not good.
Good thing Leon's a tough boy.
Oh, that's a just hang on. I need to move the lightsaber.
I'll move it.
Oh.
Does that help? No.
My sister saw this third Star Wars. She said it was good. She saw the second one. She said it was good. She doesn't want to see the first one. She says she's worried. She says because everybody told her it was really bad.
So, wait. Like for her first time?
Yeah.
Recently?
I don't know about recently. I think recently. I don't know. I don't know what she does.
You've been lacking her education.
I don't keep track of her.
She's going to...
She says
Okay.
she doesn't like anime now. She's like, anime's bad now. And I'm like, oh, okay, when did this happen?
I thought she only liked JoJo.
That's what I thought too. And apparently now anime's bad. She's like, I don't do anime. I'm like, okay.
Well, it's a huge genre. Chances are there's good stuff in it, which I say there is. But for the majority, I just don't think I like most anime.
Did I tell you about Assassination Classroom? It's been over for like
Yeah.
4 years, and I've been like, I'm waiting for that one to end for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the ones I want to see.
Anthony's been reading light novels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't like the manga.
Oh, okay. That's the same thing. Oh wait, no, light novels. That's actual words.
Yeah.
I get graphic novels and manga confused.
Touch it. You should test it, like blow on it lightly, see if that blows it up. Reminds me, we got electric fence in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a little wire down on the ground, or like hanging out the fence a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It was to prevent Blue from digging and getting out,
Okay.
I think. than anything coming in. But Anthony and I tested it, of course, because we're stupid kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we like even peed on it.
Yeah.
Individually. But like I was rubbing a stick on there,
Mm-hmm.
or like the end part of a leaf.
Uh-huh.
It's Antonio Banderas. It's the guy from.
I was gonna say it's Aragorn.
It's the guy from the Dead Rising games.
What guy?
There's like a Mexican guy who's like I'm Alessandro in the mall.
Like them?
It's like a main character.
I have no memory of that.
He's like the bad guy or something. And his sister's like, I'm bad, but I'm good because I'm female.
Okay. I played Dead Rising 4. I was very disappointed. They put you in the mall again. I was like, why?
They should put you in the dark mall.
And it's like a chore to make combo weapons. You have to go, so you have to go to the area where the blueprint is, but you have to unlock the safe to get to the blueprint. So you have to find the blueprint, then find the key, then unlock it just to make a combo weapon. I'm like, that's a pain in the ass. That's a freaking chore.
I really wish Leon grabbed that guy's beard and swinged around him.
Can't believe I had 2 deaths in the first. Oh wait, one of those is yours. Never mind. Doesn't count.
The good news is your sister likes episode 3 and episode 2, but what if your sister's favorite part of them was the romance parts?
I laughed.
The only bad parts of them. I cannot stand.
Yeah, I know you bring it up a lot.
It's terrible. The rest, it's fine.
You will become unable to resist
You'll
this
become unable to resist.
intoxicating
At Iguana, they had the guy who, ew, did he just impregnate you?
Yep.
You had to like beat this game in 9 months.
Hey, wake up.
They had the guy who did the models for Star Wars, like the original models.
Oh yeah? Wow.
Yeah,
A lot of
so I
one
gotta meet him. It's
to
cool.
another.
Didn't really talk
You
to
wanna
him.
tell me what's going
So it's
on
nice to
here?
meet you. And shook his hand. And he smiled. Nice to meet you too.
Americano,
Huh.
see?
And
Now
he's
what
been making me
brings a
feel
look
good for
at
a
you
while now.
to the world? Oh, hey.
Yeah,
See
pictures like the
whoever
original
you
TIE
are.
Fighter looked like an
Name's
eyeball
Leia.
thing.
Came here looking for this girl.
But yeah, it was like
See
original
her?
models and sketches.
What, are you supposed to be a
Concept art.
cop or something?
Interesting.
Nah, you don't look the type.
It's like I met a guy who
Maybe.
met George Lucas and played a big part in Star Wars.
Let me guess.
Let
She's
me
the
guess.
president's daughter?
She farts in your mouth, so you
It's too
like
good for
her.
a guess.
That's
Wanna start
disgusting.
explaining?
I saw some art.
Psychic powers.
It made me sick to my stomach.
It made you sick to your stomach, the art.
It didn't. It wasn't even the art. Like the art didn't show anything except for like it was like a girl sitting like laying on her bed or something.
Mm-hmm.
And so all you can see is kind of like some butt shape in her pants or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But
Who might you be?
she's like, I feel
Me llamo
stinky one
Luisena.
coming on. Come over here and sniff it or something like that. Like it's supposed to be like
Now
some
I'm just a good-for-nothing
like,
guy who happens to
female
be
domination
this man.
Oh yeah?
fetish stuff, and it's like
Uh-huh.
that's disgusting. Oh my, I feel sick talking about it now.
Nobody really
It's
appreciates
disgusting.
Don't throw up in my room.
People are
What
freaks.
it's cracked up to be anymore.
Okay, I'm over it. I'm over it. This happens. Oh, whoops, wrong buttons.
Where's the scene where they kiss? I wanted to see that. It's my favorite part. His jacket's gone.
Yeah, I know. Must be cold. I don't know why he loses his jacket.
I love it if there's temperature differences in the game and it affected your character, and so like
There are games like that.
So no, but like he's walking and you can like see his nipples poking out of his shirt. They're all hard and stuff because they're cold.
Over here, right?
This doesn't look like a good place to rob. They don't even have windows.
It's the merchant.
Oh, Venice?
Yes.
Ah, Shakespeare.
He's how you upgrade and buy guns. He is a good person to have.
Can you upgrade and buy people?
No.
That's a sign of a high civility.
Civility?
Boo!
Who?
Got something that might interest you.
Don't talk to him. He's a leper.
A leper?
Yeah, he has leprosy. You're gonna
Want a
catch the big
selection
L.
of good things.
Not love or lesbian. Tune up. Give me your
shot
guitar.
more than 10. Okay.
Needs to be tuned.
Oh. Whoops, wrong button.
It has a flamer.
I'll show you a flame.
Okay.
Look at how messy this inventory is, but whatever. I'm white. I deal with it.
What are your thoughts on SNL?
I watched a really funny old skit yesterday with Will Ferrell. He walks in the room and his wife's on the phone and she's like, yeah. And she makes a gesture to him. She's like, blah, blah, blah. He's like, do you want me to help you get off the phone? She's like, yeah. He's like, you on the phone again, bitch? You better hang up that goddamn thing before I smash your head in.
What was her reaction?
She was like, oh my god, why did you do that? What are they gonna think? He's like, well, you wanted help getting off the phone.
That's funny. For the most part, I don't think SNL's that funny, but I've seen some really funny skits. Like, there's one with Donald Glover, where, like, they're interviewing for a position at the Barbie company. So I was like, tell us, what do you think Barbie's thinking here, or whatever. And, like, they kept on just giving really weird things, and Donald Glover's character was, like, always saying dark things. It's like, oh, I think they're doing commercials. It's like, person's driving home thinking, where has my life gone wrong?
I shoot him when he just keeps walking. He's like, oh, must have been another mosquito bite.
But anyways.
This way. I have to buy a scope.
This Way is my favorite band.
This is not good.
Welcome.
Shut up.
What is up with that blue flame?
That's his signature.
What are you buying?
My signature is written in pencil.
Not enough cash.
Oh!
I wish I could just light a contract on fire for a signature. I thought that was just like black goo. Like he unleashed a monster.
Crap. Can't afford the scope, boys. Alright. I don't feel like having a mile of sway. I'm just gonna do it the handgun way.
The canned goods way. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, SNL. So I watched every Chad ever. Have you seen the Chad videos?
No.
It's just this idiot, and that was funny.
Oh, okay. I don't get to kick him, whatever. I'll just blow his head off.
I think this is why I started talking about it. So pretty much there's a character named Chad who's just the most, like, go with the flow guy ever. And,
this is like an endurance tower right here.
At least that wasn't in my eyes, it was behind my head this time. Turn the lightsaber on again. How did Isaac die? He turned the lightsaber on. Good job stopping him. Oh, so there was one that was had Benedict Cumberbatch in it.
Oh, that works. I wasn't planning on that. No, my dick!
What about it?
Oh, it's limp now. God, I look like such a shitty Resident Evil player right now. Like, I don't even want to continue this playthrough.
Well, you bathed. God. So, he was like in Benedict Cumberbatch's office. He's like a professor at college in this thing. And he's like, I gotta be honest with you, Chad. I've really been enjoying you coming by. Okay. And eventually his character, like, Benedict goes to kiss Chad. And he's like, oh, nothing, kid. It's such a polite decline.
Is that all?
But I forgot why I started talking about this. Just a lot, like, everybody's attracted to Chad for some reason.
Thank you.
And
What are you buying? What are you buying? Is that?
and so like constantly there's like a girl like, I just feel like
Is that?
having sex with you. He's like, oh, cool. And so he like takes his pants off. He's like, but I can't. Oh, okay. And he puts it back on. Like, he's never upset by it. So it's like, see, even an idiot be kind.
Thank you.
Mm.
What are you selling?
What can I sell to buy that?
Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying?
Thank you.
Not enough.
That's not what I wanted.
Is that all? Is that all?
I feel bad for Adam because he told me about some videos he came across that were really messed up.
Yeah?
Yeah, and like images, like he was on a website and he clicked a link and it took him to a video of somebody like beheading someone else.
That sounds like deep web stuff. That doesn't sound
So I
like...
was like, how do you get there? Like, just stay off those sites. Like,
Yeah, that doesn't sound like normal website stuff.
and he like saw a thing of like Mexican cartel like killed this police officer and like cut his head off, or no, cut off his private parts and put it in his hands, and it's gross.
I'm sure he wasn't making this up.
I hope he was. But, like, just to see what I would do, not because he's messed up in the head. Because it's like, I'm sorry, but he watched weird things. Like The Begotten.
What's The Begotten?
It's like a disturbing movie that,
How disturbing.
like,
What happens? Tell me, I'm excited now.
I've only seen like a bit of it and I heard the sounds of it, but I was like, I'm not watching this. It's like really black and white.
Uh-huh.
It just seems unnatural, and it's, I guess the story's supposed to be there's this character that's God who cuts himself open for some reason, but it's like a long time of this guy like cutting himself open, and then there's like a girl in it at some point, and there's like actual sex in it.
Cool.
And but like the sound is unsettling, and just, and I don't. It was something else. I just remember the feeling of it being on, but I didn't watch it, so I can't really describe it. I can only tell you about sounds. It just don't.
Oh, did I tell you the Blair Witch game is really, really, really bad?
No.
Yeah, it's really, really, really bad.
It looked good visually.
It did look good visually. It's like you go through a forest and you have a dog, and
Separate to the movie.
the dog is supposed to help you like locate the monsters and shit, right? So you got your dog and you're going through the forest, but like there's really no enemies. It's like you're fighting against your own sanity. It's kind of hard to explain. You're fighting against your own sanity, and there's enemies, but if you shine a flashlight on them, they disappear.
Okay.
So there's really no enemies, and they can still hurt you and stuff. These things that you have to shine a flashlight on, but there's not very many of them. They're very easy to get rid of. It's more of just like a walking through the forest.
Simulator.
Yeah, scary situation simulator. And I really, really hate it when those games are advertised as horror games, because they're not. That's a peeve of mine. It's like, no, this is a walking simulator with a dark atmosphere. Get off me. I'm mad now. Oh my god. There's just 19 of you, and I need to use, I don't have a first aid. That's gonna have to do. And now we run. Okay, we didn't run fast enough.
Blair Witch movie sucked.
I haven't seen it yet. I really want to
That's
see
another
it.
horror movie I've seen. You should watch it just so you know how terrible it is.
Yeah, you told me it's not very good.
Yeah, I told you the best part is that lady going, she was a woman! You know, it's bad when the best part of your movie is somebody saying something weird.
I need to see Tommy Wiseau's new movie too.
Oh yeah. I want to show you my paradise.
Die. It should not take this many slashes to kill a fat man.
Yeah. I should just take one with the Gibson Les Paul. My dad irritated me.
What did you do?
He came over and he slapped me on the face and said, "What are you gonna do, And I said, Dad, that's offensive. That's not okay to say. He's what are you gonna do about it, gay boy? I'm upset because he's using gay as an insult, not the fact that he's trying to insult me and he's slapping me.
I missed. Yeah.
So I would be upset if my dad was legitimately like calling me gay.
I hate it when they throw the axe at you. I'm getting annoyed now.
But I got really annoyed because my dad was called me girl as an insult, and I wasn't upset that he called me girl. I was upset that he was using it as an insult.
You were upset?
Yeah. And because it's like, well, what? Girl's an insult, huh? What? Mom's not as good as you? What's that?
Why is he not exploding?
Yeah. There we go. That's what I paid money for. But what he made me upset about was I was watching Jeopardy, so I just got home, and then he starts talking to me, and so I pause it. He talked to me for like 20 minutes about multiple things, but first he got off the phone with my mom, and then he came over and he was playing music on his phone, and it's just this guitar shredding. He's like, "What is it?" And I'm like, "I don't know, what is it?" It's Gary Moore. It's like, I would never guess that because I haven't really listened to Gary Moore. Especially since, I don't know, I don't think most of his songs are like identifiable from like that. I think that's just a guitar solo he does live. Anyways, there's one part of it where he wasn't playing that well. It was kind of sloppy fast playing. And I told my dad, I was like, oh, I still haven't seen that video. He told me about this video where Slash is playing Sweet Child of Mine, but he messes up in the beginning, and he's just not able to recover from it. Like, it is terrible. It's unbelievable. And so we started talking about other people, and he's like, you know, I met this person who, like, apparently, like, knew Eddie Van Halen or something like that, or worked with somebody who knew him. And it's like, oh, Eddie was drunk, but you can't play like Eddie Van Halen if you're impaired. But it's like, well, was he always impaired when he was playing, or was he just a drunk outside of that? Also, there's functional drunks. And also, I feel like it's a pretty well-known fact that Eddie Van Halen was a drunk. Like, his bandmates talk about it. That's why some of them left. Apparently. You know, some of the stories kind of hard. There's a lot of he said.
Dude, that door's not made of metal, it's made of wood. Did you see that hole I blew in it? No. How many are there? Like, freaking. Eat flame. Why is there 99 of you? God, I have like no health.
Sometimes I feel forever to get to the point of my stories. So we're talking about that, and I tell him about, there's this one video of Yngwie for like, it was like a tribute to Leo Fender, and Yngwie's obviously drunk, and he's doing Smoke on the Water sloppily. I'm like, so I said that to my dad's like, no, there's more than Smoke on the Water. And it's like, well, yeah, but it's still not that hard of a song, and also it's Yngwie doing Smoke on the Water. Like, he could probably play that with his butt when he's sober. But it's like, but he's telling me that Yngwie wasn't impaired. It's like, no, Yngwie's professional. It's really professional. And it's like, okay, well, even if his playing was sloppy, like, I could tell he was drunk by how he was acting. The look on his face was the face of a drunk person. But, he was annoying me because he told me that, like, it's like pretty much saying, no, you're wrong, you're an idiot, he would never get drunk. And he's like, you know, I've seen things with Jimmy Page and, like, Photoshop. And it's like, I don't think people usually Photoshop videos. And if anything, they would just be doing the audio to it. So they probably use, I don't know, some audio software. I don't know how everybody makes their videos. But also, that's just weird. It's like, what, you watch a Shreds video where it's jokingly bad and everybody knows it? And you thought it was just somebody saying, like, Jimmy Page is a bad player, here's proof. But, so he's talking about, like, Jimmy Page, like, people say he plays sloppy, and it's like, he did! He did heroin! But he's like, Led Zeppelin was the first band with a private jet, that much money on the line, you don't do that. And it's like, since when did money stop for people for being stupid? Especially when they're 20. Like, they were 20. It's like, it was a well-known fact that they did drugs. The drummer died drowning in his own vomit because he had too much vodka.
It's brutal. Calm down, Isaac. Oh, so, like, I'm getting burnt out on this game, too. More mad than burnt out, but, yeah.
Oh, so it's irritating me. It's like, you're professional, and it's like, musicians take drugs all the time. Ooh, too much money online. It's like, but I didn't argue with him because it's like, he's been up for like, I don't know how many hours. He's just tired. He's not gonna, I just can't argue with him right now. I've learned my lesson. I had like a huge argument with him one day. We got pizza from somewhere, and Anthony and my dad picked it up, and they thought it was already paid for.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't, so they got home, and it's like, oh, we didn't pay. And so almost like, oh, I'm going to call them and pay. And my dad was like upset. He's like, you don't give your card number over the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And but my mom's like, well, they need their inventory to be done, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I've done inventory at the Scout store, volunteering.
Mm-hmm.
And so I made a comment, well, I understand the inventory thing. And my dad's like, no, you never give your credit card information over the phone. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know why you said no, because I didn't say you don't do that. I just said I understand the inventory thing. And he just kept it going, no, you don't give your card information over the phone. It's like, why are you telling me no? Like, that was the argument. It was me trying to say, I didn't say anything against your statement, and all you're doing is telling me, no, you don't give your credit card information over the phone, as if I made some contradictory statement against you. It was like an hour long at least. And he had a guitar at some point. He's like, I just want to slam this down. Like, you're making me angry. It's like, well, here's being stupid. I'm not going to just give up because I don't want to argue with you anymore. I'm right. Like, that was the argument. And that's how so many of them are.
Down.
That's how so many of the arguments I've had with him are. It's like, no, you're saying this. I was like, no, I'm not. I know what I'm saying. I'm the one saying it. I have authority on what I'm saying.
Do you?
Yes.
How organized that is.
And I think my brother, like, took a walk. It's like, this was stupid.
He took a walk.
Yeah, because it was upsetting him.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. Goodbye.